Welcome to Mompreneur Truth Talks. I'm Lisa Avila, business strategist and mom of 3 busy teenagers. Are you building something incredible but wondering why success feels so complicated? Maybe you dream of making a big impact, but you keep asking yourself, is it possible to grow without sacrificing the moments that matter most as a mom? Here's my take. Life isn't about balance, but instead harmony. I've been there in the weeds, juggling soccer practices, struggling with Common Core math. Seriously, why is it so confusing? And running a business. Along the way, I realized that with the right strategic design, you can create harmony between your work and life without compromising what matters most to you. In this podcast, I'll share practical strategies and real-life solutions to help you find that harmony. Now let's dive into today's episode. Today I'm tackling something many of you ask me about, finding your perfect business niche. This is that sweet spot where your passions, skills, and market demand all come together to create a business that's not just profitable, but deeply fulfilling for you. And I understand the struggle. When you're a mom with limited time and energy, you can't afford to scatter your focus or waste precious hours on strategies that don't work. You need clarity about exactly who you are serving and how you are helping them. When I first started my business journey, I felt pulled in countless directions. I knew I had valuable skills and experience, but I couldn't articulate exactly who I was meant to serve. And that lack of clarity made everything harder for me. My marketing felt generic, my offers weren't compelling, and I wasn't attracting the right clients. But once I found clarity about my niche, everything changed. My business grew more quickly, my work became more impactful, and I had a deep sense of purpose in what I was creating with Poppy Grove. And that's what I want for you. By the end of this episode, I want you to have a more clear understanding of how to identify your unique zone of genius and match it with the clients who need what you offer. I want to start by addressing the biggest misconception about finding your niche. So many moms and entrepreneurs in general worry that getting specific means limiting their opportunities. There's this fear that by choosing one path, you're closing doors to potential clients and revenue streams. And this fear, it comes from a good place because I know that you want to help as many people as possible. And of course, no one wants to miss out on opportunities to grow your business. Clarity doesn't limit your business. It amplifies it. When you speak to everyone, you end up connecting with no one. And I know you may have heard that before, but it is true. Your message becomes diluted, your marketing lacks impact, and your potential clients can't immediately recognize you're the solution that they have been searching for. Now, on the flip side, when you are crystal clear about who you serve and what problem you solve for them, your marketing becomes more effective because you're speaking directly to the challenges and the desires of this specific group. And people can immediately recognize themselves in your messaging and think, hey, she's talking to me. You stand out in a crowded market because your expertise is focused rather than generic. And word of mouth referrals increase because people can easily explain what you do and who you help. And then once people can recognize this, you can charge premium rates because your expertise is specialized and it becomes more valuable than just general knowledge. And the reality is that in today's crowded marketplace, being a generalist makes it nearly impossible to stand out. But when you become known for solving a specific problem for a specific group of people, you can become the go-to expert in that area. Another concern I frequently hear is, well, what if I choose the wrong niche? This fear of commitment keeps many moms stuck in that confusing and unfocused place, never fully claiming their expertise. But here's something important to understand. Your niche is simply a strategic direction that can evolve as you gain experience and insight. The important thing is to start with enough clarity to focus your efforts, connect with the right people, and just get moving. Most successful entrepreneurs refine their niche over time as they discover what they most enjoy and where they are creating the biggest impact. Your business is a living entity, and it will grow and evolve with you. So now that we've cleared up these misconceptions, let's talk about 3 elements that create a powerful and profitable, let's not forget about that, niche. First, we have your expertise and passion, and these are unique. This is where everything begins. What lights you up and what you're naturally good at. And your expertise comes from multiple sources. Your professional background, your education, skills you've developed through personal experience, natural talents you've had since childhood, wisdom gained through overcoming challenges. This is one that people often overlook. The challenges that you've gone in through your life, they've created some deep wisdom. And then also systems and solutions you've created in your own life. And as a mom, you've likely developed incredible skills through your parenting journey. Problem solving, multitasking, negotiation, patience, the list goes on. And these mom skills translate beautifully into business expertise when you apply it to the right niche. I would encourage you to take some time to reflect on what people consistently come to you for help with. What problems do you love solving? What topics could you discuss for hours without getting bored? And where have you created solutions that others find valuable? The second piece of this is market demand. Your niche needs to solve a problem that people are actively seeking solutions for and are willing to pay for that solution. And this is where some entrepreneurs do go wrong. They create businesses based solely on their passions without confirming that a viable market exists. Your niche, it exists at the intersection of what you love doing and what others need help with. To figure out this market demand, you can look for evidence like people searching online for solutions to this problem, or existing businesses already serving this need. Believe me, competition is actually a good thing. You can look at online communities and see if they are discussing these challenges, questions that are being asked in some networking and groups that you're in, and people around you expressing frustration with current solutions that are out there. The third piece, your ideal client. Who exactly are you serving? Getting specific here is so important for creating marketing that resonates and offers that solve real problems. And when you're thinking about your ideal client, you want to consider, of course, demographics like age and location, but also what specific challenges are they facing? What have they already tried and it doesn't work? What are their values and priorities? What's their day-to-day like? Because this is where you can come in and have solutions that are already tailored to what you know they need. And when you can describe your ideal client in rich detail, as if they're a friend, someone you know intimately, your entire business becomes more focused and more effective. And when you put these 3 elements together and they align, your expertise, the market demand, your ideal client, this is your niche sweet spot. And from this clarity, everything else in your business flows more naturally. Your marketing speaks directly to the correct people, your offers solve problems, and your business grows through strong connections and genuine results. Okay, now let's get practical about how to find your perfect niche. I have worked with many ambitious moms through this process, and I've found that a structured approach works best, especially when you're in the business building stage with all of your family responsibilities. The first step is self-reflection. Before looking outward at the market, look inward at yourself. What truly matters to you? What problems are you passionate about solving? And what unique experience and perspective do you bring? I did this exercise once where I wrote down every single job that I have had since I was 15 years old. And I didn't think, sure, I've had a lot of jobs, but wow, I had pages and pages of these jobs and what I learned at these jobs. I would encourage you, if you have an extra 10 minutes, to try this because I was blown away at the experience that I have gained over the years from every little job that I've had. And once you have this internal clarity about your passion, your problem solving, the unique experience that you bring to the table, then your business can align with these values and interests. And when it does, it will help you with the motivation to persevere through challenges and the energy to show up consistently, even during busy seasons of business and family life. After you do that journaling, here are some other self-reflective questions. What challenges have you overcome in your life? What topics do you find researching or learning about voluntarily? When do you go down a rabbit hole? What skills have you developed that others admire? And what type of work makes you lose track of time? Now, the second step is investigating the market needs, like I said. And now that you understand what you bring to the table, it's time to explore what your potential and ideal clients need. And this research doesn't have to be complex or time consuming. You can start by joining a few Facebook groups or online communities where you think your potential clients gather. Pay attention to the questions they're asking, note any common struggles or recurring themes. You can have informal conversations with these people that you believe to be your ideal clients. Comment on their post, maybe send them a direct message. You're not selling to them, you're just asking questions and opening up the conversation. And then research what solutions currently exist and where they might be falling short, because this is where you could come in with a new solution. When you start to do this research and these patterns start popping up, they're going to point to potential niche opportunities where your specific expertise could provide value. The third step is identifying your unique solution. How does your expertise uniquely address the problems that you've identified? What approach or perspective do you bring that's different from what's already available? Your unique solution emerges from combining your expertise and skills, your values and approach, the needs of your ideal clients, and the gaps or shortcomings in the solutions that exist currently. This is where your background as a mom often becomes a powerful differentiator. Maybe your experience managing a busy household has helped you develop systems that could benefit overwhelmed professionals. Or navigating your child's health challenges has given you insights that could help other families. And maybe balancing work and family, which I don't believe in balance, but maybe it has taught you strategies that could help you support other working mothers in different arenas, wellness, their kids, their family life. The final step is testing and refining. Your niche isn't set in stone. It's a starting point that will evolve as you work with clients and gain a deeper understanding of their needs. Start by creating a simple offer that addresses a specific problem for your ideal client. And as you work with people, pay attention to what aspects of your work create the biggest transformations. What clients say was most valuable about working with you. Which types of clients you enjoy serving. This is a very important one. And what patterns emerge across different client experiences. What is the commonality there? Use these insights to refine your niche over time, becoming more focused and effective with each iteration. And as I said, finding your perfect niche is a journey. It's not a destination. It's okay if it takes time to fully clarify. The important thing is to start with a clear direction, give it 6 months, let's say, and then adjust as you learn and grow. How do you know when you found your perfect niche? There are some indicators that tell you you're on the right track. First, you're going to feel energized by your work. When you found your niche sweet spot, talking about your business, creating content, and working with clients feels energizing rather than draining. You find yourself thinking about your business during your free time, not from stress, but from genuine excitement. And this energy is so important for mompreneurs. With all the demands on your time and attention, your business needs to be something that fills your cup rather than depletes it. And when you are in the right niche, your business becomes a source of energy rather than just another drain on your limited reserves. Second, your marketing messages resonate deeply. When you found your niche, your potential clients respond with, "Oh my gosh, I need that." It's like you're reading my mind. Your content and conversations naturally attract the right people because you're speaking directly to their specific challenges. This resonance makes marketing infinitely easier. Instead of trying to convince people they need what you offer, you're simply connecting with those who are already looking for what you provide. Your marketing feels less salesy. It's more like extending a helping hand to someone who already wants what you offer. And third, you can clearly articulate the transformation that you create. When your niche is clear, you can succinctly describe the before and after states for your clients. You know what problems they're facing when they come to you and what outcomes they can expect from working with you. And this clarity makes it easier for potential clients to understand the value of your offers and decide if you're right for them. And it also helps you design your services and products to deliver precisely what your clients need and will pay you for. Fourth, you're becoming known for something specific. In a world full of generalists, specialists stand out. When you found your niche, people start to associate you with a specific solution, and they refer others to you for that specific need. And this recognition builds momentum for your business. Referrals can become more frequent and more targeted. Your reputation grows within this niche, creating opportunities that you wouldn't have even thought of before. And finally, you see consistent, meaningful results for your clients. When your niche aligns with your expertise and your clients' needs, your work naturally creates powerful transformations. Your clients achieve outcomes that they've been seeking for probably years, and their success fuels your business growth through testimonials and repeat business. And these results aren't just good for business, they're so fulfilling. There is nothing more rewarding than knowing your work is making a true difference in people's lives. If you're already experiencing these signs in your niche, congratulations. That is amazing. You've likely found a niche that will support both your business growth and your personal fulfillment. If you haven't, that's okay. This process that I've outlined will help you get there. And finding your perfect niche isn't something you have to figure out on your own. In my Tenacious one-on-one mentoring program, I work closely with moms who are ready to turn their passions into a profitable business that fits seamlessly into their family schedules. And niche clarity is one of the first things we focus on because it creates the foundation for everything else in your business. When you're clear on who you serve and what problem you solve, making decisions about your offers, your marketing, and your business model becomes so much easier. I know we've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about why niching is so important for mompreneurs and the elements of a powerful niche, how to find your niche sweet spot, and signs that you've found the right niche. And I hope you're now feeling inspired and equipped to clarify your own perfect business niche. This clarity isn't just good for business, it's good for you as a busy mom with limited time and energy. When you focus on serving a specific group of people with a specific problem, you can make a bigger impact with less effort. And to help you put everything that I've discussed today into action, I created a free niche clarity workbook. It's specifically for mompreneurs. And the workbook walks you through each step of the niche finding process with prompts and exercises designed to help you uncover this unique sweet spot. You can get the free workbook in the show notes, and I'm confident it will help you gain the clarity you need to move forward with your business with purpose and confidence. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And remember, you can absolutely have both your dreams and your family life. I'll catch you next time on Mompreneur Truth Talks.
Thank you for spending time with me today in Mompreneur Truth Talks. Before you go, please do me a quick favor. If this episode spoke to you, please like, follow, or leave a review. Your feedback helps other ambitious moms find these conversations about designing a business and life that work together. All right, moms, I'll see you next time. And remember, success isn't about sacrifice or balance. It's about creating harmony and taking action steps that feel right for you.